Not see my on my computer. I wonder what's going on here. I'm trying to use a different. Is that playing? Okay. All right. So I'm there then. Thanks, Dad. Let me try it here. Still have the same problem on the computer. Huh? No, I just turned it on the Firefox, and then it could not turn on the screen, and then it go to Chrome. Try to turn on the screen, and it's not there neither. It may be that I have to update the computer. You know, sometimes something like that happen. That, but I'm playing on your phone, right? Yeah. Okay. Can you check it a little bit? Hi everybody, I'm here. Sorry, I have a little technical problem right now. I'm not saying like seeing myself playing, so I'm trying to see if Jeff can help me to check. If the sound is okay. Okay. All right. I also actually shift the screen because I live on the first one, and since I try to see myself on the computer and it's not there, so I close that and turn this one on. It may be confusing for some of you out there. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully you can come back and find me. So I'm going to take the time to talk a little bit and go a little bit into the practice. I mean, extend it to the times. I also plan to do the Shavasana with you all because I feel like, you know, when I did it myself, this week when I practiced it, it was really good, and I feel like take the time to do Shavasana is important, and I don't know that if each and every one of you really take the time to do that, so I'm going to do the Shavasana as well. If your day is more busier than us, and you have to get up and go and do some things, that's fine, but I hope you really carve this time to really take good care of yourself. I would love to start. Namaste, everybody. Welcome to a foundational yoga class. I am Aphinya. There's a lot of turmoil is going on right at the beginning of the teaching. Like Taya woke up crying because she was in a bad dream and wet her bed, and I have to take care of her already right then. And I have to also run into the problem with the computer. So that is what life is all about. It's just to stay calm and go through it, and you know that you do the right thing, then you don't really get upset about it. I would love to share a story with you. It's about 3 little pigs. It's come from, I hope many of you know about this story. Taya watched a lot of songs on YouTube, and one of the songs is about 3 little pigs and the wolf. And the story, it just reminded me of something so crucial for us as human beings, to take good care of ourselves, physically, mentally, and emotionally. The 3 pigs, they are building their house. Like, the first one built the house with hay, and the first 2 pigs, when they saw he or she does that, they said, your house is not going to stay forever. It's going to fall at some point if something happened. The first pig listened to that and didn't care. It doesn't care at all what they said. So just continue building the house. Finish it earlier before those 2 pigs, and just go on and play with his or her life. Then the second pig built his or her house with a stick. And the third pig saw it and said, your house also will not stay long. It's going to fall at some point as well. Stick is still not stable. You should considering it. The second pig didn't think twice and just said, I don't care. I love to build a house this way. So what? Go on, build a house, finish it, and just go on and enjoy his or her life. The third pig is the one that built the house with brick, and it takes the longest, but he or she knows that this house will stay, will not fall. So he or she doesn't mind the work that put into it to finish the house. And finally, he or she finish it and then go on and enjoy life and play with the other 2 pigs. However, one day the hungry, mad wolf came along and saw the pig, and of course he just wanted to eat them. So this pig ran into their house, hiding behind it. And as you know, the first pig that ran into the hen's house, the wolf just blow the house falling apart. So the first pig ran into the second house, which is a stick. Same idea. The wolf is just blow their house apart. And then these 2 pigs just run into the other pig house that is brick. And no matter how many times the wolf blow the house down, it just stay solid. Doesn't move, steady, stable. It just enlightened me right then to think about how important that each and every one of us remember our health, mentally, physically, emotionally. It takes time to build. It's not actually the beginning to the end journey. It's a lifestyle journey that you have to be willing and comfortable and enjoy the work. It's going to be long, but it's going to propel you through your older age in a much more happier, enjoyable way. I don't mean that we're going to stay, young and feel young like when we were teenager. I can say now I'm 40-something. I feel such a big difference in my body. But compare myself with a lot of people that all on the same age and doesn't really care or pay attention to what they put into their body physically, mentally. You can see how painful or suffering they have to become because of all of that, and because they're not willing to do the right thing for a long period of time. So I just want to remind you about all that. Having said that, so we are here, do the right thing, do the same thing, and get out from this practice and know that, you know what, we do a good thing and we feel good. So let's close your eyes, please. Take a deep breath in and out through your nose. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Also, I want to say something about the classes of foundational yoga, but if you happen to have a stronger practice, you like flow, you know that we can change this to flow quite easily. And I will remind you of that option. May your shoulder relax. Your mind is calm. Whatever you wake up with, you expand yourself energetically greatly for all of them. You observe and know that they are what they are. And you come back to your heart and remind yourself that you're here to love and take good care of yourself. To do the right thing. To invest in your health. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. You engage your core just enough that the spine is being supported. We have to support the spine against the gravity here while we sit, while we stand. So we keep our lower back healthy. You be present with yourself on the mat. Be present with the energy that surrounded you. You be present with the good and the bad within your day. Know that they are your stories. You allow life to have its space. You don't pick and choose. You flow respectfully. You flow with your acceptance to all that is. With that in mind, you join your hands together, thumb to your third eye, and let's chant Om 3 times together, please. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale deeply. Bow your head toward your heart. Release your hands, lift your chin, open your eyes, and let's lie down to your back, please. Go there safely. Really listen to your body. And then we elongate the arms overhead. Legs long out. Each exhale, really stretch your bones apart. You feel that you are doing it, but you know that's not like really happening. But that elongation of the muscles is really feel like you make space on your each bones, especially your back. Then you rock your hips side to side. We're gonna warm up the body slowly. And stop rocking your hips. Circle your ankles toward one another. Change the direction, please. And then from here, we bring the feet close to the hips, hip distance apart, and you drop your knees side to side in the windshield wiper. Your arms position, you can land them anywhere that really serve you. I really feel like I want to hold my elbow over my head. Like that is one option. You can extend them to the side, closer to the hip, closer to the crown of your head. There's a lot of space there that you can play around with your, like, let's go into Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring your feet together, open your knees apart, and move your knees side to side right there. And keep breathing. Long, deep breath. We bring the knees back up and together. Draw them toward the chest. Inhale, opening the knees apart. Keep breathing. They're going to meet at one point. Bring them back. And let's keep on moving right here. Change the direction, please. Happy baby. Hold either sides of your feet with the hands on the strap. Make sure your feet facing the ceiling, so that will allow you to get into the hip stretch better. If you have a strap, like put it at the ball of the feet, and really allow the strap to be as long as you need, and bend the knee the best you can to the outside of your torso. Kick into the strap slightly to feel the muscles engage. I'm gonna rock the body. It feels very good. That rocking, it feels soothing in a way. It's just like, yeah, especially when you're waking up. And then we stretch nice and long once again. Out through the arms and legs. And then bring your feet on the floor, knees bend. Have your right ankle above the left knee. Let's drop the figure four to the left. Arms wide open. While you're here, can you pump your chest up to the sky? Now keep your shoulder blades on the floor, okay? Then inhale, lift the chest up. It's not going to be a high lift. Your back will arch. Exhale, come down. And then lift. And then relax. This is cobra. This is a fin pose. Really work that pec major muscles and also get the shoulder blades down to the floor. It will help us for those people who, round the shoulders, have the shoulder rounded position. Is going to really help it. 2 more times. And then have the left hand behind the back of the head, and we're going to crunch to the side, to the right 10 times, please. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then come up center with the legs. Draw your left leg in toward the chest and breathe. Last weekend, I got my first chance to do the outside yoga and, see you guys in person. And I have to say that online classes cannot replace that space. So if you can come and take class in person and you can be comfortable with the environment right now, please come and take the live class, take in-person class. Right foot down, left leg, left ankle above the right knee. Drop the figure four to the right. It's from me as a teacher looking in, I can feel the energy from each and every one of you, and when you flow your body and you move the energy, it's so hard to say. It's such a weird thing to talk to you about this. I can feel the energy move around and how it kind of supporting one another. And also when we talk to one another, how that can almost kind of softening us in a way inside. I really get a chance to see your practice in person, so I can give you some advice. For any one of you love to be adjusted, so I can really help you. Right hand behind the back of the head, we crunch to the left 10 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then come back up center and draw the right leg in toward the chest, please. And the adjustment, if you willing to be adjusted, you will receive the benefit from it. If you're willing to learn the differences of the position in the body and you don't know how to position your body correctly, when you get to adjust, when you get to be adjusted and you can feel it and you learn from that, for me, it's also feel really good to just a little tweak. Last week it was Maureen and Mindy, and those just little things make such a big difference in terms of how your body receive the work out, the stretch. It makes a big difference. I was enjoying that, and of course those two ladies appreciate that, and they can feel. I know them, and they love to be corrected. Let go, feet together, knees apart, arms overhead again. I personally try not to adjust every single pose, you know, but a little bit at a time, and it's just good. I can see the shift in the energy right away. Knee to your chest, and drop your knee side to side. However, on the other hand, if you do not like to be adjusted at all, that it's not going to help. Like, I cannot just walk in and move you around. I can give you some advice, right? But being in the room with other, it's make a whole world of differences. Roll on one side, come up onto your hands and knees. Take child's pose, please. Toes together, knees apart. Remember to pat your knee with blanket if you need them. Please don't be afraid. Hand on either sides of your ears. Spread your fingers apart. Forehands on the floor. Inhale, breathe. And you feel that your back muscles really move with the breath. Walk both of your hands to the right. Come up on your fingertip. Inhale, breathe into your back muscle. Rise gently. Exhale, push the floor away from you. Stretch along the left side of your body. Hand size, please. So I am so looking forward to see you more in person, more oftenly. One more breath. Bring your hand back center. Inhale, round your back up to the sky. Spread your fingers apart, arch at the end. Cow pose. Exhale, round your back up to the sky. Cat pose, and push yourself back toward your feet. Keep moving. Get into the your wrist flexions gradually. And for many of you who walk away from the stretching for a long period of time, first of all, I don't know how can you do that. Working hours are great, but our muscles are going to get stiffer and stiffer if you're not really lengthening them. So please, don't forget to come to the classes that allow your body to really be stretched, okay? Come back onto your hands and knees and circle your body, your back muscles, spinal circulation. It doesn't have to be a yoga class, of course. And we do one more, and let's change the direction, please. You know, the other thing I observe is that you carry your energy in your own home one way. When you go out there and hang out with other people and be surrounded with the people you know, you actually carry the energy another way. You feel more perked up, much happier, more alert. The body seems to have more energy. It's very interesting. I was observing myself then. And you stop in the center. Take child's pose, please. Inhale, come back up onto your hands and knees. Stay balanced on the right hands and knees. Turn your body open to the left arms overhead. Let's do 3 circles here. 1, 2, 3. Change direction. 1, 2, 3. Nice and long line of the body here. Each exhale. Left foot to the floor and elongate long out through your left fingertips. I hope you can feel that. The more you turn your body open, the more you're going to feel, and your lower back is going to feel more too. Don't forget to engage your core, okay? And then come facing the floor, step your left leg forward. Now we're going to get the right knees off from the floor. If you don't like to, you can have your right knees on the ground and you straight and bend your left leg. We do exactly the same thing with both feet on the floor. And next time when your left leg straight, we go into hamstring stretch. Now either on your pyramid pose, 2 feet, or runner stretch, like right knees on the floor. Each exhale, really get your body move downward toward the legs. It doesn't have to be big, but it has to be moving. You may feel like you're not moving at all. Let the energy flow. Try to challenge the muscle gently. You ask for the stretch. You ask more for the stretch if you can, but that have to come with the respect in your body, okay? Don't push it so violently. And then now from here, the right leg's going to step forward and cross behind your left leg. Cross leg Uttanasana. Your body can just stay straight downward to the floor, or you can turn your body side to side if you like. Bend your knees, step your right leg back, pivot to the right, have your feet parallel toward one another. So we come into standing wide leg spread. And fold your body forward down, or hold your elbows and swing your body side to side. Or you can have both of your hands on one side of your legs and then push the floor away and stretch. It feels like your side stretch in child's pose, but you're on your feet. The stretch feels the same. You can twist your body. You can pull your body toward the leg. You can hold the back of your neck and pull that clavicle, spines, lengthening it. Gravity now is really helps you. Stay strong on your feet and the legs. Hug your shins in and push your thighs apart. And carefully turn back toward the front of the mat. Right here, you can twist with the right leg straight or right knee to the floor, and right hand is on the floor, okay? And you twist to the left. So if you flow, you pick one or the other. For us who are in foundational, keep your right knees on the ground, right hands on the floor, and then you walk your left foot to the left a little bit, and diagonal the foot to the left. Bend the knee, get your left shoulder blade back and together with the right. Now your right shoulder blade also have to go back. Knees bend, cores in, and then exhale, you twist from the spine, from the lower spine out to the crown of your head. You feel the energy move up that way. Don't forget your neck. When you twist your trunk and you feel complete, then from there you can work your left arms from the back up and maybe alongside the ears or not. Exhale, we go toward the floor. Now you take child's pose if you like, or you can go to downward facing dog. Okay? And breathe. You check with your fitness level. You can, there's going to be a space between, foundational and flow. So the space in between is how you build your strength toward being stronger, which means that you can do maybe downward facing dog for a little bit, and you feel like, okay, it's enough. You can take child's pose right. I would love to see, if you can, to build, for us who are not so strong, to build yourself into that space of getting stronger, and wherever it is, it doesn't have to be the strongest person, but playing safe and stay there forever, I think it's going to keep you weaker and weaker, because it's going to keep you pulling you kind of back and back, yeah? Balance in your left hand and left knee, turn your body open to the right, circle your right shoulder 3 times. Please know that I'm not forcing you to do anything, I'm just sharing with you my personal experience. And then long right side body. Exhale, we turn toward the floor. We step the right leg forward with the left knee on the ground, or we come onto the feet of the left leg. Both choices are good. Which one is good for your body is the one you choose. And you straight and bend that right leg for a little bit. And when your right leg straight next time, keep them straight, be on your left leg, feet on knee and square the hip, hug the thighs, spine nice and long. Each exhale, bow down. Let the body really move with the breath. Remember your jellyfish dance. Relax your neck and shoulders. And from here, you cross your left leg behind your right leg, cross leg Uttanasana, forward bend. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, bend the knees. Step your left leg back. Pivot to the left. Turn your heels in and turn your toes out. And let's move. Shift the weight from one leg to the other. Don't forget that when you bend your knee stay over your ankle. Remember, the height will be vary. The tighter you are, the lower. The tighter you are, the higher you have to give your body the space, because if it's not, you will be in a round back shoulder motion, and that is not a healthy space to be. I know it's hard to feel yourself, especially if you never learn how to feel your body. You need eyes to help you. And stop moving. Turn toward the front of the mat, so your right foot forward. Right. Then you bend your right knee with your left leg straight, or knee bend. For the floor people, left hands on the floor. Right hands onto the hips. You broaden your foundation as much as you feel comfortable. The tighter you are, you want to be broader. Make sure your right knee stay over the ankle. Keep your right knees bent. Push into the floor with your left hand to block. Inhale, breathe into your back. Exhale, lengthening your hips back while you're twisting. Also elongate the spine, belly, resist your chest. Inhale, breathe to your back. Exhale, twisting. Remember, your belly and your chest are twisting in two opposite directions. Keep going. And you can add your right hand or not. It can just stay right at the hips, or the space from that all the way to alongside the ears. You can stop it wherever that your shoulder feel really good. Exhale, facing the floor, and you can take child's pose. Rest there, or take downward facing dog for us to do floor. Or you can join that as well. Remember where it doesn't, the name of the class, it doesn't mean much compared with how much you know yourself, okay? Inhale, we go to plank pose. If you want to rest in child pose, stay right there. For us who want to do floor, would you please go inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. And do it 3 more times. From there, come up onto the hands and knee. Let's lift the right leg back and up off the floor, and then left hand forward. Extend it alongside the ears. Go beneath the belly with the elbow. Inhale. Exhale, extend. 2 more. Elbow and the knee meet beneath the belly. Exhale, extend. Last one. Exhale, extend. Left hand come down. Turn your body open to the right. Right arms overhead. Exhale, we facing the floor. Step the right leg forward. Left knees come off the ground. Warrior 2. Look at the foundation. Right heel in line with your left arch or heel first. Okay. And then exhale, lunge. Hips back. Inhale, length. Arms out. Palm facing down. Here we go. Move with breath here. One more breath. Turn your right palms up toward the sky. Inhale, reach your right arms up. Elongate your right side body. Go as far back as it can go. Exhale, and you stretch. Okay. You can use your right hand to hold the back of the head, or you can even use your left hand to hold your right wrist to help you to stretch backward more. Either way, you can even hold the elbow of your right with your left hand. That is personal options, but everything on the bottom, ribs is in, hips stay back. Each exhale you lunge. Okay. Inhale, you breathe. Exhale, you stretch. And you inhale, move up and away from the floor. Go toward the floor and take child's pose. Or for us who do floor, you go down dog. You come to plank, inhale. Okay. You lower down to the floor, Chaturanga Dandasana. You pick your back bend. Okay. Stay there 2-3 breaths. And we meet our foundational friends in child's pose. Come up onto the hands and knees, kick your left leg back and up, and extend your right hand forward and up. Inhale, we go beneath the belly, elbow and the knee try to meet. Exhale, extend 2 more. Right hand down, left leg down, turn your body open to the left. Left arms overhead, and then return toward the floor. Exhale, step your left leg forward. Warrior 2, right knee come off the ground, body come up, shake your foundation first. Don't move until you get the proper foundation set up, okay? Because you're gonna fall if you do that. Maybe it's not now, but later in life. What I mean by fall is that your body is going to get injured. Turn your left palm up toward the sky. Inhale, reach high. Your right hand, you can land it at your right leg. You can hold your hips. You can hold your left leg if you want to. The feeling of the side stretch pretty much the same. The intensity will depend on where your arms landed. And you just have to love yourself and make the right choice for your body right here. And inhale, move away from the stretch. Exhale, go toward the floor. Once again, take child's pose. Or do downward facing dog. Let's spread your fingers apart. Strong arms, push the floor away. Really keep lifting your armpits up and away from the floor. Feet hip distance apart. Flow, people. Keep on flowing. Make sure your wrists are comfortable. For us who do foundational, you can take down dog, and then after that, you can come and rest. You can do down dog, do plank, and then rest, right? You don't need to continue if your body is not yet ready for that. How about we meet one another in forearm plank pose? So really get our foundational friends who use their upper body strength. This is really necessary. Everybody, your bone density needed. I know it's not easy, but it's worth the work. Like, it takes time. It will feel easy. But it's easier if you keep doing it. I feel like this kind of challenge is much better than do nothing and then our body get hurt. Because we're not doing anything good. Those are more challenge in my mind. Then come down to your belly and chest. Extend your left hand out to the side, palm facing down. Turn your body open. Other side, please. And then come down to your belly and your chest. Now we are going to give our foundational friends a chance. So we're going to stay here with your choice of back bend poses from sitting to locust arm to the side, or interlace the hands behind the back, or use the strap, cobra. And you are going to stay here from 3 to 5 to 7 to 9 breaths. Okay. The longer you build the pose, the more tired, the more muscle you lose, and the more open you receive. Go with the breath. You can do it 2-3 times if you do, with a short amount of breath. And listen to your body. And you can shift your hands around as well. Ready? Here we go. I'm going to do Spider-Man Cobra. When you do Cobra, so inhale, you lift the chest. Your feet are on the floor. When you do spin pose, the top of your feet is on the floor. If you do locust pose, you can lift the feet up on the ground. Make sure that within that lift of your spine and chest, you broaden your chest. You take your shoulder back, you draw your shoulder blades toward one another, and you feel that your heart is open. It's moving forward. Belly and your chest, stand the hands like they're holding from them, and breathe. Carefully come up onto your hands and knees, and let's step your right leg forward, left knee on the floor. Low lunge. Square the hip, hug your thighs, core engage, exhale, lunge. Root your tailbone down, inhale, length. Lengthening your spine upward, shoulder blade draw toward one another, heart open. Arms are yours. You can bring them up. You can keep them by the side. You can do cactus arms. You can interlace them behind the back. You can hook your thumbs, palm facing forward, and really work the shoulder blades back and together. One more breath. Exhale, bring your chest down toward the floor. Hand to the floor. Get your left knees off from the ground. We do standing split. Like bring your weight toward your right foot. Turn your hip open to the left. Kick your left leg as high as you can toward the ceiling. And then square your hip. Land your left foot back behind you. Left elbow outside of your right knee, hands in. Great. Okay. So as we're not flow, we are foundational. We get the left knee to the floor. We twist one more time, turn the body open to the right. Here we go. You can take child's pose right here for foundational, or you can enjoy the flow people to do downward facing dog. For flow, can you do three-legged dog with your right leg up toward the ceiling, opening the hip, bend the knee, kick it to the left. And then you extend your right leg straight, square the hip, come forward to plank, see. And then foundational, you can do chaturanga, or not, you can just rest in child's pose, okay? And then flow, you keep going. Your final place is the down dog. Breathe. Come up to our hands and knees, and let's do low lunge on the other side. Right knee to the floor, left leg forward. Square the hip, hug your thighs, exhale, lunge. Inhale, lengthening the spine up. When you're lengthening, keep moving, please your spine upward. Remember that you draw your ribs in. You suck your gut in and draw it up. You're opening the heart. You're lengthening the crown of your head. That is inhalation. I know it is a lot. And you can build it bit by bit too, like bit by bit. One more breath. Exhale, we get the chest forward into the floor. We move the weight forward toward the left leg, opening the hip to the right. Get your right leg up as high as you can toward the sky. Square the hip. Land your right leg back behind you. Straight right leg or knee to the floor, and we are twisting to the left. Foundational, have your right hand on the ground. Broaden your foundation the best you can. Remember, when you're twisting to the left, your belly resists it. Just enough. Yeah. Couple more breaths here. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Rest in child's pose, or you can work on your downward facing dog. Flow people, three-legged dog, left leg up, opening the hips, bend the knee, kick it to the right. Okay. And then you extend your left leg straight, square, come forward to plank. Keep on flowing, or you think you have done enough, that your body needs to rest. Stop moving. And take child's pose or down dog. Love your body where you are. Challenge your body wisely. You're not here to prolong your health, not violate your health. To respect your weakness and strength, not hating what you have, what change. We are going to do pigeon pose from here. You do the right leg first. If you really want to do pigeon, people in foundational, height will be really helped you. You can use the block. You put the hands there, come onto all four. And when you want to get your right leg forward, you can kind of tuck your toes under, get both knees off from the ground, and move your right leg forward. And bring it down right there. Yep. This is, I think, is the best way to go into it. And when you have that, you square the hip. You need to get the hip as low as possible, so you walk the back leg back. And then bring your forearms down. You have to adjust the ankle of your front shin yourself. It can go from diagonal as much as away from the front edge of the mat to parallel to the front edge of the mat. The space in between that is yours to look for it. The more the shin parallel to the front edge of the mat, the more stretch you're going to feel it. Okay. You don't feel comfortable with this version as much, you can lie down onto your back and have your right ankle above your left knee. Okay. And do the lie down figure 4 instead. Or you can stand up and do it as well. Yeah. Or sit down and right ankle above your left knee and do this as well. There, as you can see, so many places that you can get the same stretch. Here we go. And inhale, move up and away from the floor. For us who do full pigeon pose, and get yourself out from it, and then move your body around and get into the other side of the pigeon. If you flow and you're strong, you can go into three-legged dog, right? You can do knee to your nose. You can flip and do wide thing. You can add flow into your practice first. And then you join your friends, pigeon. Carefully get out. Even on your back, sit down, standing. You can come out easily into torso. Get yourself out. Get yourself moving side to side. And get out. Down dog. Many of us normally, when we get out from that, we do three-legged dog, and you can there. Right. There you can flow. After that, then we all come up to a seated position. I say come up because I assume that some of you go up. Got your legs in front of you. Take it. And let's do Dandasana. And back your palms. Either ground flat or you can combine your fingertips. Your finger can point straight forward or turn out slightly. You can point your Draw your legs straight down. Draw your shoulders together on your back like this. The blade of your arm forward back and together. Back. Here we are going to move up from the ceiling. Couch pose. Grab the good. Love the lower back first. Okay. Get the lower back long. And then bend your right knee. Okay. Let it land wherever it is. If you feel the back of the knee, just talk to unsafe. Then that would like. Energy is going up, up to your heart, out. And exhale, bend your right knee once again. Strap out. Get your hands on feet. or if you're not strong enough, come up. If you just came into the class, you actually can go and do the practice at the beginning of it, and then come up. And now we're going to go lie down onto the back and get the legs up towards the ceiling. What you do is that, you're going to see the line on the bottom that is still moving. So you just click on that red circle and just move it all the way to the back. And I'm going to start from the beginning of it. And if you don't want to hear I'm talking, you can just go to the beginning of the practice. Right? Oh, before I do that, I can feel that. Before you lift the leg up toward the ceiling, have your knees or your chest rock side to side. Why don't we actually drop both of the knees to the right? The shoulders on the floor. Exhale, let the body sink deeply into the earth. The jaw, shoulder. Come up center, other side please. We're going to call for Shavasana and keep up. Add that in, maybe to the beginning of the Shavasana, or you can do the Shavasana up. I'm not going to go anywhere today. We're going to do Shavasana. First, go for it. I'm going to do it loose, fine with everybody. vision. Hands together right in front of the heart. Broaden your vision from within once again. Be what is right here and everything that's around you. Be bigger, energetically and mentally. The journey of health is persistence, is a lifestyle, is within your range. May you love yourself enough to do, it seems hard, but worth every step. And hopefully I will see you in person next week. If not, I will treasure this moment right here online in front of the camera with all of you. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for being you. I bow to you. Namaste.